welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And today, we talking trades. James Harden, out. NFL, Chase Young, out. Sweat, out. And y'all know we got to give y'all all of our picks next on I Said It Sports. Subscribe, y'all. Please, subscribe. What up, y'all? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by us, the fans. I am the co-host of the show, Chris, and also got Blair, Darius, and Sean with me today. What up, fellas?
What it do?
Y'all know how we do things around here. I Said It. We jump straight into the news, and news broke about 2:00 in the morning. I was just laying my head on the pillow, finally dozing off, and my phone buzzed. And I was like, man, who the fuck is texting me this late? And I look, and it says, James Harden has been traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. I was like, oh, what are the details of this here trade? So, if y'all don't know, James Harden got traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. 76ers got back some picks, Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum, Marcus Morris, Kenyon Martin Jr., and the Clippers got PJ Tucker and James Harden. That's what it is, man. And they got a pick swap as well. I think what's his name got a pick swap as well, and an unprotected first round pick in there somewhere too. My question to my guys here, because we cover all things sports. How does James make them better? Like, does James take them over the top now? Like, how are y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling like they one step closer to the Nuggets and the Lakers and everybody else that's on the top of the West right now? Like, tell me where they fall at now. They got two. They got the big three now. They got the big three. Where they at? What y'all think?
Big three.
Yeah, James, Kawhi, and Paul George.
Okay. What I'm thinking right now is
they got two in the possible.
What I'm thinking right now is
it's not even a strong push, Sean. It's not even a strong push.
It ain't enough ball, man. It ain't enough ball. I feel like you gave up some good pieces, bro.
They did.
Like, you gave up some good pieces. Pieces that made you, because the thing we always said about the Clippers was, even though they couldn't get over the hump, we always said they were a deep team. That's why they end all of these. They ain't getting smoked.
They still make it.
Them boys going game 6, game 7 every year. You know what I'm saying? Now you banking it all on a story that you have seen over the past 4 to 5 years not play out good, no matter what chapter it has been in. And you bring it to your team. Now you just got Russ to a point where he was comfortable, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he comfortable, he feeling like himself. It's like I said, I don't feel like it's enough ball to go around. James Harden said that he don't want to be a facilitator, bro. He want to win a scoring title. Which means what? He gonna dominate the ball like he do everywhere he go. He gonna dominate the ball. And now what? Paul George got to sacrifice his. You know Russ ain't sacrificing shit. He ain't sacrificing shit. You think Kawhi say he's healthy, he's your number one. You want him to sacrifice his? And now, what does the bench look like? I feel like if you was gonna try to make a move, you need to try to get somebody better than Zubac. And I ain't saying Zubac is trash, but he a little softer to me. But you go get James Harden, you just bring another person. You just bring in somebody who just gonna do what they want to do. You already got that in Russ. He gonna do what he want to do. Now you bringing another dude here, and you already know, bro. If it don't work, there's no fight or flight. This nigga is first class up out of there. Like, I don't understand why people keep mortgaging their future on James Harden.
Well,
it feels a little different, but I don't think they're. I don't think he really helps them. Like, I don't really know. James got to change how he play, bro. Like the way he plays does not work with that team. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know if you call, what he changed and did with Philly, a little bit better. But like he can't be ball dominant. Like Russ is gonna have the ball. Like he's the one moving the ball. Russ gets rebounds, so he's still gonna move the ball, bro. Like he gonna move the ball. He gonna touch the ball. I don't know what James gonna do because Paul and what's his name supposed to be better, Kawhi. So that's not even gonna work. You're not the number 2 option. Technically, James should be the number 4 option. I guess Russ is like number 3. He gonna have the ball more than James, but I don't know how it worked together with all of them on the floor at the same time. Like that's gonna be tough. Does he think he's the best dude on that team? Like, does he show up like I'm the best player here?
You're not by a long shot.
What was the question again?
Where does this put the Clippers?
I say
5 or 6.
I would say less than that. Yeah, I would say between 6 and 8. I will think they will be entertaining if they all can stay healthy. But let's be honest here. Kawhi might get to 60, and James. I mean, he from Cali, so he gonna put on the show, man. It ain't enough ball. But we also said that when the Warriors put that team together. My thing is these guys are more up in age than that Warriors team with KD.
Way more.
You know what I'm saying? Steph and all them. Way more
that
up in age.
Nobody said it wasn't
a team full of jump shooters, though. Kind of like Phoenix.
Yeah. So I don't see it making them no worse. I don't see them making no better. I think it was just more to solidify to say, hey, well, we gave them one more try with the original 2, far as with Kawhi and George. And let's see what these 2 do with now we got James. I think they should blow that shit up though. If these dudes don't go to at least the second round, blow that shit up. It's time for one of them to go.
Technically, everybody on like the last year they deals anyway. Like Kawhi, and I think Russ got a player option. James, James is done after this year. His player option is over. So like,
who would you sign back then? Who would you sign back? You the GM. Here it is, June. Who are you signing back?
I don't know. It just depends on how the season goes. I probably wouldn't sign James unless he wanted to play at a discount just for wanting to play at the house. Like
he already playing at a discount.
You want to play here. I'm not signing him for anything crazy. Like you can't give James any more than like a 1 to 2 year deal at this point. You can't trust he's going to ride that deal out. So you give him a 1 to 2 year deal with a no trade, whatever.
Yeah.
Not like it matters, but you got to try.
Every last 3 of these stops, he said he wanted to go there.
Yep.
It's not like you can bank on him saying like, oh yeah, that's where I want to go.
Like I understand how the Brooklyn thing went, but then the Philly thing is literally like, you mad he didn't pay you again. I'm not mad about that. Like that's on you. That's the first time you did it. That's the first time you got screwed for it. You thought y'all was friends. You found out it wasn't true. I mean, seriously, that's what it was.
Yeah,
like
that's what it is.
Y'all have been cool all this time. Y'all was business friends. Business needed to go a different way. First time it happened to you, now you feel some type of way about it. Like, I'm sorry that it happened. It happened to you a little later in life. Happened to some people a lot earlier. Like, it just didn't work out for you this time. Lesson learned. Be a professional. Keep moving forward. But he hasn't done that in any other places. He decided he didn't want to be anymore. He did not keep it professional. I think this is the closest thing to that. He didn't fake the hammy. He just didn't show up, and then he showed up. And maybe he was listening enough to know not to stay away so they couldn't find you. So it wasn't he just showed up, made it weird, and then they sent him away.
So that's what happened. So I got another little subpart question.
So hold on, before you get that off, let me say what I say real quick, and I'll let you get it off.
Go ahead, Chris.
Once again, it's just like the Suns, bro. It's just like the Suns. They got all these dudes. The injury history is, we know it, man. It's a long list, man. It's a Santa Claus list of injuries, bro. And what Marcellus Riley be saying, Clip City, Chip City, even though they ain't got no chips, this is going to be injured city. It's going to be injured city. Kawhi, I hate to say this type of stuff. I don't want to put it on them, but Kawhi always gets hurt. All of them always gets hurt, man.
No balance, bro.
The two main guys gets hurt.
James and Russ generally play.
I understand. Yes. And so once you have just James and Russ, and it's the James and Russ team, where'd that leave you? I think I agree with Sean at that point. Like, you're a borderline playoff team at that point, because I don't believe that they're going to be able to stay healthy enough to be able to win the games they need to win. I think they could be pretty good because getting PJ Tucker in there was awesome, because that's more defense. That's great. They need that. They need that.
I agree with that.
I mean,
they needed that. That's
also, most nights 0 points is coming from that, and he gonna be smaller. And he getting older.
He's getting older. So you have an older team who has a injury history. I hope it worked for you, but chances are it ain't gonna work, bro. It's just not gonna work. But go ahead, Sean. What was you gonna say?
Man, nigga, I forgot.
Forgot it, bro.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. It might come back around to you, but we're gonna move it on, man. I just don't.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. So who had the best part of this deal? Philly or motherfucking the Clippers?
Oh, I think Philly got the best part of the deal.
Because they got
quiet as it's kept. I think Philly got the best part of the deal, because they did two things. They got off of James Harden, and they got off of PJ Tucker, because they gave PJ Tucker a very good contract. They seen what he's worked to the team, but if we don't have enough, we're not getting enough production from the other guys to be in order to really, feel good about the contract that we gave him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to have superstars around PJ Tucker so we can really fully get the value that he brings. And James didn't get that to you in that last game. And PJ definitely ain't going to give it to you. He's a role player, and that's his job. And they got off of both of those contracts. All that money is freed up. They got Robert Covington. Ken Martin Jr. can play a little bit of basketball, and he's young. Marcus Morris. Nicholas Batum, I think, is just a throw-in for contract. But I like Robert Covington too, man. And those draft picks is going to come in handy later on. So I don't know. I think they're going to be much better. And then you putting them all those pieces in with the MVP, and I think they all flow in together. They got size, they got a little bit of defense, a little bit of 3-point shooting, and you got some playmaking.
Redundant players on the 76ers. They're gonna have to get
They're gonna
make another move. I think they're gonna make another move. Yeah. I think they're going to make another move, but I think Philly got the best end of the deal. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like Philly got the best end of it.
If they don't make a move, Embiid gonna dip.
Oh yeah, I think do you think they will trade and bring Embiid before he dipped though? Like, because I feel like Embiid will just tell you, like, bro, I'm not signing back here.
I think he'll do them like Shaq did Orlando. Like he would request a place to go to and they respect it. You know what I'm saying? But get something a lot back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna trade him for Anthony Davis straight up.
You wouldn't do that, Sean?
You wouldn't take Embiid?
You wouldn't do that,
AD?
Nigga, I'll do that right now. Come
right
on,
now?
Sean. Right now?
It's something about, bruh. It's something about AD, bruh. When he 100%, can't nobody fuck with dude, man.
Sean, that's
for real,
50% of the time. That's 50% of the time.
I ain't gonna say 100%. Let me rewind that. Let me retract that. This dude is at least 85%. Can't nobody fuck with dude, man. Now when he's down, he's down.
85%.
I don't think it's 85, bro. It's like 50%. You had it right. It's 50% when he on. Ain't nobody fucking with him. But when he ain't, he really ain't. He's just a guy. He a jag. He's just another dude.
You just need Embiid to stay healthy. That's it. If Embiid comes, y'all might win the ship for real.
Man, listen.
I mean, it ain't happening. We're just talking, but shit.
Yeah, we just talking. But I would do it. I would do it. I wouldn't even think about that twice.
Both of them can shoot. Both of them play good D.
I think
it is a health. It is a health aspect. It's just something he got, bruh. I don't know. I'm like a student of the game, not just in basketball, but I study motherfuckers, and I can just be like, man, he got like that it factor. Like, what you know how you turn something on, you be like, damn, dude got it.
But Sean, how often do you see him? Too, how often do you see him turn that it factor on?
Embiid won MVP, dog.
Embiid is the MVP, and he turned it on. And when he turned it on, ain't nobody stopping him.
Or consistent.
He didn't win the MVP, but I will say, when motherfucking Cousins, Boogie, and motherfucking what's his name was together, he could have won the MVP that year.
That's true.
No, so AD could have won it that year.
That's true. You right. That was about 12 years ago. It feel like that nigga long gone. I ain't seen that dude in a long time. That's what we saying. I agree with you on sorry, but we ain't seen that dude. We ain't seen that dude since the bubble.
I probably would, as a GM, I probably would do the trade. I wouldn't think I'm losing or winning, but I still want to sit and wait to see what I can get out of AD because he can really take over. I see what LeBron's saying, like, bro, this is your team. Your ass just got to be on the court.
They are really trying to give when they play LeBron James 30 minutes a game, and he's literally not playing offense like that until like the fourth quarter. And like we was watching the Orlando Magic game last time, like this dude can do whatever he wants to do on the court. He was just sitting there, like, all right, it's fourth quarter, we down. Let me blow by buddy. Little young dude. We was watching it. I was like, man, he can literally do this whenever he wants to. He blew by the young boy, blew by him again, threw an assist, hit a three. Now he got 19. He had like 11 points. And then now he got 19. He just really be chilling. He really
I don't really think we gotta justify LeBron's his fountain of youth. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that need to be give it to him. Yeah, I'm not speaking to that point. I'm talking about to the point to where he's really literally they're trying to make AD step up to the point to where he's more consistent every night and to be that dude that got that it that you be wanting to see all the time. Well, you just don't give it to you.
But you also said the same thing what Kobe was saying about Shaq. Shaq was the nigga though, bro. But he knew he always had that dude right there, like, and that's what he got. Until LeBron clear out his locker room, LeBron's still gonna be that dude, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't gonna never slump down. LeBron won't let himself slump down to where he only getting 16, 15 points out. You know, like Vince Carter type shit. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna play 25 years just to say he can. He want to be at the top of the game, top 10 in the league, or he ain't gonna be in that motherfucker. So therefore, motherfuckers they considering AD top 5 right now. So you can't really give him that status like, bruh, this your team right now because you ain't that nigga right now. It's still LeBron's team. Yeah, he could try all he want, but right now he still got Big Brother over his shoulder. Like, damn, this is that nigga's team. It's LeBron's team, bro. Motherfuckers say Los Angeles Lakers. They don't think about AD or motherfucking Russ.
You right.
That's his team.
I'm not gonna blame. I'm just saying, like, I see them trying to give it to him. I just hope he take it. You know,
I mean, I see that too. I hope he take it as well, but I hope he don't take it and run with it and then only play 40 fucking games. Now it's your team, but you at home and we back to square one. Like when we got Julius Randle and shit. Nah, I'm cool.
We gonna move on. We gonna move on. Man, the fact that Tyson Fury in this fight got knocked down and he was eating his punches and Tyson was taking him. He was getting his ass beat in a lot of this fight. And a lot of people felt like he lost the fight. And when he got knocked down, I felt like that was a 10-8 round. And how he got a split decision draw out of that and he ended up winning is beyond me.
I'm saying this. It's the second time I'm gonna have some controversial fight stuff with this guy. That's all I'm saying.
Is he paying the judges? Is he greasing some palms?
I mean, nah, man. What he did was run up against a black dude kind of like him. Real big, real strong, heavy hands. Like, he was throwing them things, too. He ain't sitting back trying to get no kill shot like the bronze bomber.
Yeah.
He throwing them things. Because he's a fighter. Shoot, he aggressive. Yeah. I do feel like he was robbed a little bit, man. And it's just like that's when the money take over. They're like, oh, we can't let Tyson Fury lose this fight.
I feel like that's what it was. That because he was coming from UFC and coming in, they're like, we can't have him beat the heavyweight champion in boxing now. Oh no, Sean, how'd you feel about the fight, man? Because I felt like he got robbed.
I feel like the man got robbed first and foremost. He got robbed. I'm not gonna say they didn't give it to him because he coming from over from UFC. I just feel as if how they call fights is like they got to score up to 10, right? So let's just say the first few rounds you got it close 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. Even a knockdown will be, let's say old boy was still losing it. It'd still be like 2 points off because of the knockdown. So therefore, it's still hard for him to catch up. So that's how they could have scored it for us in the split decision. My thing is he was dominating him though. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you watching something and it's like right in your face, you can see who won the fight, man. That's my thing. Like, but boxing is an art. You know, you can get outboxed. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel as if they need to have a real fast 6-month rematch. And not necessarily neither one of their home, but somewhere that's what's the word?
Mutual site.
Exactly, a mutual site. That way the judges can be, you know what I'm saying, split up. You get me? Because that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. It was some BS, and I was like, damn, they really did that to that man. There's a lot of people online, even like LeBron, and a lot of other people, like they just robbed that man. They just robbed that man of that fight. That was some bull.
Yeah, I seen they tweets.
Yeah, a lot of their tweets were saying like, man, they just robbed that man of his victory because he definitely won that fight. And for what I saw, he was beating his ass, man. Because like it looks like Tyson Fury wasn't able to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once he knocked down Tyson Fury was just like, whoa, like where'd that come from? You know what I'm saying? Like he was off balance. He got hit with the overhand right. Well, it was the overhand left. Hit him in the tempo on top of that head, and he was down. And he was just like, well, shit. He wouldn't sleep. He was just like, shit, I'm down. But he was losing. Like, and he said he taunted him because he said when they did when they hit hands at the beginning of the match, Tyson Fury told him he was about to take him to school. So he was like, I told him he was a bad professor when I knocked him down. He said, you're a bad professor. Because I was getting that, he was getting in that ass.
He was.
That's another thing. If you notice when he knocked him down, because he was like standing over him, he kind of robbed himself because that could have been the time the ref could have been paying attention to him on the ground and counting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so
man.
Yeah. He killed like 5 seconds because by the time the ref turned around, Tyson Fury was already on his feet. But he could have counted, 5-6 seconds and then felt his gloves and seen he wasn't there, and he could have won that shit or whatever the case could have been. But I think he do deserve a rematch. But my other part question to this is: so do people consider Tyson Fury as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time now? I mean, he done defended his shit multiple times.
I guess you at least got to put him in the conversation.
Yeah.
He has a better record than Lennox.
I know. Wins or wins.
But I felt like Lennox Lewis fought better fighters.
I mean, back then they fought more fighters, period.
Yeah, I feel like he fought Evander, he fought Mike Tyson, he fought Riddick Bowe, he fought, you know what I'm saying? Like Tyson
Fury's fighting who's there.
He is fighting who's there. He still ain't fought Anthony Joshua yet. Did he fight
Anthony Joshua got beat by Ruiz.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He still ain't fought Ruiz. Like, who was his last fight before this?
Got knocked out by the Bronze Bomber.
That Johnson dude, that black dude he fought. And one dude that was really short, he knocked his ass out.
They kind of canceled themselves, I feel like.
That's true. I still like him. I would still like him to spin the block and go ahead and do the damn thing with those dudes, and then I feel like people will be it'd be unquestioned, like, oh, okay, yeah, he one of the best. But a lot of people just don't recognize him because he hasn't fought those people, and a lot of people still out here thinking that other boxers are better than him in his division, but he just hasn't fought them yet. And he feel like, well, I ain't got to fight you because you lost. Nah, dog, you got a loss on your record already. So go ahead, finish it off, wipe it clean. You know what I'm saying? Wipe it clean, and we'll see where it go from there. Just like everybody else do in their division. I'm going to wipe this thing clean. I'm about to get all the belts. Then I'm cool. I fight when I really want to fight. Like, new contender stepping up. Let me beat his ass real quick and sit my ass down.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I just feel like I just want him to. I feel like he's getting there. I feel like he's entering in that conversation, like Darius is saying. But I feel like he needs to go ahead, spin the block, go ahead and let them fools have it, and then be out. Ain't nobody gonna be able to say nothing about him.
He's still a bad motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, he's still a bad boy. He's still a bad boy. It's just it is what it is. Little bit of NFL news broke today. The San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears both acquire defensive ends today. Both of them from Washington. I mean, I seen this coming when I seen that they declined to negotiate with them on an extension for a new contract. So they had already decided before the year started, we're gonna reboot this thing. We're gonna reboot the defense. We're gonna reboot everything. I feel like that's the next step. Thank God. The only thing that Washington did not do is let Scary Terry go, but that's a time for another day. But they let Chase Young go to the San Francisco 49ers for a third-round pick. And they also let Sweat go for a second-round pick. We know what the Chicago Bears is going to do, even though they got Sweat. He ain't going to make no difference. Let's just be real with that. So,
you don't
with
think
Chase
so?
Young,
I think so.
You think that Sweat is going to make a difference in the win column for the Bears?
No, you didn't say that. You didn't complete that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, though. I'm like,
okay.
I don't think he's going to make a difference as far as like them winning or losing. Like he's not going to. I think he's going to make them better. Yeah, he's going to make them better. But they spent like a second-round pick on him because I think his contract is a little bit longer. But he can opt out of I think his last year. Chase is literally this is his last year. Like these next couple games is his last year of his contract. Do you think that this will fix a lot of the problems that they had on defense and kind of, put a little bit of makeup on that secondary that's been getting a little bit toe up for the past couple of games? Because Chase has already got 5 sacks. That's more than anybody on the 49ers team right now. He's top 11 in pressures. And the brothers reunite. Old State boys reunite. Bosa and Young. So what do you think this does for the 49ers, Sean? You think this takes them back to where they're supposed to be, where they started off the year and everybody thought they was the best team in the league? Or you think
No, but I will say this. To help a fucking DB, bro, you got to put pressure on the quarterback. So you can make Ward and them boys look good. You gonna think they good by having them 2 edge rushers coming to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? But far as you play with somebody that's a little mobile, like Hurts against them, NFC Finals, I'm probably gonna ride with Philly. Because they don't. You got Brown gonna toast them boys. Even if they played against Dallas, CeeDee Lamb gonna toast them boys. So I would say they still need some help in the secondary somewhere. But far as in their conference, they're gonna rule that shit. So they automatically in the playoffs easily just because of their conference. But I would say it does help them to provide pressure to help the DBs. I think it's a good pick, especially just for a 3rd-round pick for that dude. The only thing that I would be doing right now is having him in the motherfucking offices and say, hey, let me at least get you for 2 years, bro. Because just get you for about 7 more games, like, shit. This is putting all your chips in. Like, shit. And right now, this is not it. And honestly, on the other side of the ball, I know a lot of people like Purdy. I'm starting to see why that dude's the last pick of the draft. I'm just saying, it's a lot of shit that's inconsistent. He good, but he ain't no Pro Bowler in my eyes. Dang. I see a lot of inconsistency. I think he do a lot of dings and dunks like Danny Dimes. Not to use Danny Dimes, but I'm just saying Danny Dimes. He do the little 10 yards to Kittle, and they get shit off with their legs. He don't got no deep ball monster. He get a lot of like some Jeff Blake shit with the Bengals. Just launch that bitch out there and just hope somebody get it. So
that's fair.
I ain't saying he's shitty. I still say he better than half the dudes in the league. But I still see a lot of inconsistencies, you know what I'm saying, in his game. But they still go out. Like I said, they still top 4 in the NFC, bro. They definitely gonna be there.
Blair, what you think, man? You think this takes them to another level, back to where they're supposed to be, where we thought they were going to be at the beginning of the season? How we viewed them at first, or you feel like it's just going to be more of the same, and they need to add an EB?
It's hard to tell. Like that should help the defense, but there's a lot going on in San Fran right now, so it's to see everything kind of stacking up. I'm not sure what's going on with Brock. Other than I know he was he went to the concussion protocol and came out super quick when they put him in the tent. That's all I got. Man. Other than that, I don't really know. Chase should help him. I mean, they already got Bosa, so it should help. It should help open up some space and try to keep him from being double teamed so much. So it should definitely help. They just got to get the offense together. Debo got to get back. Like they still miss Debo, so that kind of doesn't help open it up. They got some plays to make it, some things to do. They should be all right. The division is okay. I mean, they lost 3 straight, but they're still above 500, and this could just be the mid-season kind of before they get it back together. They should be okay. The defense is going to have to carry them for a little while till they figure out whatever's going on with but as long as they can keep most of the rest of those dudes healthy, they should be okay. Trent Williams, it was named Trent Williams, right? He the one that got hurt. Like, that's a big hole.
Yeah, it's a big hole. Big hole.
Like that's a
big hole. I definitely think it's going to help. It's going to help out a lot because watching us play against them on Sunday, we chipping Bosa. We ain't stupid now. Finally,
Yeah.
We was chipping Bosa. We was doing everything we was supposed to do to make sure he don't crash our party. And I think we did a good job of that. Where I think this helps them as well is that now what are you going to do? You going to chip Bosa or you going to chip Chase? You got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. And I think they're going to continue to chip Bosa and it's going to free up Chase and he's going to get more sacks, man. And he's in the contract year, so that's why the 3rd round pick. They're like, bro, we only literally got him for like 8 games. So, I think that it definitely helps their defense. However, before the game started, I told somebody on the panel, multiple people on the panel, that if this nigga, meaning their secondary, can't handle the rookie for the Vikings, what the hell you think gonna happen when Chase Jamar get in front of this young man? He got ate up. He got ate up. He got ate up. And he got found out to be the weak link. So I think this does help. I think this helps out their secondary. I think this helps out a lot of the things on our defense. But as far as on the offensive end, they just got to get healthy. I'm not going to agree. I kind of agree with Sean as far as him making the mistakes. But I do think he's better than what he's been playing. I mean, he did make some throws also on Sunday that I was like, hey, this boy, his anticipation is next level. But also, he ain't got no Debo. He ain't got a starting left tackle. But also at the same time, you got to be able to do it with those guys not there, man. That's what the upper echelon dudes that's going to win the Super Bowl got to do. So your Patrick Mahomes, your Joe Burrows, and those guys, they do it when guys go down. Now, I can't make that excuse. I'm not going to allow him to have that excuse, man. He just got to get it done. One of those interceptions, it was just an amazing interception. I ain't gonna put that on him. The other one where he threw it straight to the middle linebacker, that's definitely on him, man. I don't know what he was looking at, but the linebacker was just like, oh, thank you. So I think they're going to be all right, man. They're going to be nice. They're going to bounce back after this bye week. They add and chase, and their defense is definitely going to be leveled up. But the secondary is where I have my problem. I think they're going to be all right. Darius, what you thinking, man?
He like, y'all niggas crazy.
Mute button. You on mute.
I'm thinking I'm hearing a lot of horse shit being shoveled around up here.
What you talking about?
First off, Niners are still the best team in the league.
In the league?
In the league.
All things healthy. 49ers still the best team in the league. And that's exactly just like all of these games that they lost, they could have won. They lost one because a kicker missed a field goal. Both teams in the Cincinnati and 49ers game could have won that game. It's closer than what the score said. And I watched the entire game. And I ain't seen nobody get it done when they people wasn't healthy. Joe Burrow just wasn't healthy. T. Higgins just wasn't healthy. And these niggas was losing.
What you mean? We've had receivers go out and we still got it done last year. He still got it done. That's all. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying be gone for the whole season. I'm saying for a game or two, still got to get it done.
When your best players go down, I don't want to hear it. Because when Joe Burrow was hurt, y'all wasn't winning. Is he not your best player?
You right. And I was ready to come on here.
Is Trent Williams not the best? Is Trent Williams not the best player on that team? It means something when your best player go down. So I think they're gonna be all right. Once they get healthy, man, the boys gonna go right back to it. Now, on the other side, I feel like these Bosa boys are slightly overrated.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I feel like they are slightly overrated, especially the one in LA. But what Chase Young is gonna do is bring familiarity, which is gonna make him more comfortable. So I think the defense is gonna benefit a lot from getting a guy like Chase Young, along with the guy that they had just got from Denver.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Now it don't matter. Hey, I can always have a fresh end in there. You know, and their line was already good. So that's going to help that secondary, of course, just because the pass rush, I feel like, is going to be better. But yeah, I feel like once they get back healthy, they still the best team in the league, man. They lost some games that they could have won. I watch it happen every year. Shoot, Patrick Mahomes just lost to the Broncos. Shoot, it was the first time in 172 30,000 games. But yeah, them boys gonna be all right. I do feel like he makes the defense better though. But they'll be all right once they get healthy.
All right. I don't agree with that overrated shit, but
hey, the boys is slightly overrated, man.
When the band was almost the defensive play. Wait a minute, hold on now. Nick Bosa was balling, and that's why he got the contract he got. It was him. He was him going head to head with your boy TJ.
When we be talking about top defensive players, we mention TJ and we mention Myles Garrett every time before I mention them.
Michael Parsons.
That's fair, but I will
slightly overrated, man.
But if we being real, last year and the year before, and the year before that boy did his thing every year. All pro. Pretty much every year. So I highly disagree on Nick. He is definitely one of the top 4 defensive players in the NFL, period. Like he that good. He that good. Mm-hmm. He is that good.
I highly disagree.
How could you say that? Wait a minute. I don't know why I'm not remembering this right now.
That's just you saying the top defensive in the NFL, period. We ain't just talking about DNs at that point. You talking about other people that's number one.
Yeah, he was up for Defensive Player of the Year last year. What you mean?
That don't mean he ain't slightly overrated.
You, bruh.
I said especially Joey Bosa.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say because he won Defensive Player of the Year 2022. Rookie of the year 2019. 3-time Pro Bowler. He only been in the league for, pretty much 3 years, except for that year he got hurt. So this be 4 years. So he doing his thing now. Now Nick, he playing with the broken toe. But you're playing with the broken toe, you need to be producing. I understand. He got 4 sacks with the broken toe. So I disagree. We just gonna disagree right there. We're just gonna agree to disagree. But I know if I had me a Bosa on my team, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Would you go ahead and say it? Let it out. Let it out.
No, I was gonna say I'd rather keep Trey over Joey all day. Trey Henderson is better than Joey in my book. Nick, I'd love to have Nick. Oh, say over Sam Hubbard, but Nick and Trey, that's tough, man. I disagree with you when you said he top 4 defensive player in the league. I would say he top 10, but you got Aaron Donald.
Who is better?
Garrett.
You talking about more players at their position, so you talking about number one safety,
we're talking about
corners,
the 2022 Defensive Player of the Year. The 2022 Defensive Player of the Year, and he was up for it again
overall. You said he's number 4 or top.
I said he's a top 4 defensive. Period. Player. Like, I'm not going. Right. I can't name. I can't name 5 guys that I'm gonna take before I'm gonna take Nick.
You can't name 3. You can't name 4.
I got
3 on the defensive line by itself with T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, and Aaron Donald. That's 3 on the defensive line.
I'm not taking Aaron Donald before Nick. Right now, I'm gonna take Nick over Aaron Donald. I'm gonna take Nick over Aaron Donald right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna take Nick.
Wow.
Sorry, whether you like it or not. Right now, I'm gonna take that guy. I'm gonna take that young guy right there. Take that young guy right there. I'm just not.
You was just throwing out stats.
Now, Myles Garrett, you got me. Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt, you got me. You might have me right there. Because he has been injured and they've done more in their career. You might got me. But right now, we're talking about right now today. Talking about this year, right now today.
Come on, man.
It's this dude.
Come on, guy.
I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm not gonna take that. But difference of opinion. Moving on. Last week, guys. The week before we had a very terrible week, man. We were terrible.
The NFL had a terrible week.
But y'all know us. And we had to have a bounce back, man. Y'all know we had to have a bounce back, baby. Bounce back was strong. So, in last place from this past week, everybody played. No bye week for anybody. It was 8 games picked correctly. It was Blair with 8 games picked correctly. Then in second place with 11 games picked correctly is Darius, Sean, and Brianna with 11 games picked correctly each.
I wish Brianna was on the show.
But in first place with 13 games picked correctly, baby, only 3 lost. It's me on top, baby. Big man energy with the 13 games picked correctly. Y'all like it.
First time. Like the first time this year.
The Kansas City Chiefs lost. I predicted the Cincinnati Bengals. Mr. Bengal. Win over the 49ers. Thank you very much. And a lot of the stuff that I said was going to happen, it did happen. Just saying. But, and the overall rankings reads as follows now. So we have Blair with and this is out of 122 games that we've predicted so far. Blair has 68 games picked correctly. Sean has 70 games picked correctly. I have 75 games picked correctly. And Darius and Brianna have 76 games picked correctly.
I'm creeping.
So, it's a slow burn, but hey.
Everybody already know I'm going to win.
Thick. The competition is getting thick.
I'm Tom Brady out here. I'm going from 4th year in a row.
4th year in a row, he says. All right. So, week 1. We have. Well, sorry, not week 1, but week 9. First game. Thursday night football. We have the Tennessee Titans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is not an easy game to pick. But I am going to pick it, and I think that I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh because it's in Pittsburgh. It's Thursday night. Yeah. Just because it's at night, it's in Pittsburgh. I think I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. Sean, where you going with it?
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. I think defensively they're gonna manhandle them. All you gotta do is stack the box since you got a rookie quarterback. Tomlin know what to do to handle that situation. So the Steelers been known for defense for the last 40, 50 years. So they're going to apply pressure on that young man to make some inaccurate passes. And then again, like I said, they two-headed monster they got back there. I would say it's a monster because that young boy can play too. They was even considering trading Derrick Henry. But it will probably be, man, it's going to look bad for them. I think Pittsburgh going to beat their boys probably 24-10.
Darius?
You already know, man. Pittsburgh, man. Short turnaround, big emotional win. Quarterback come off the bench, all go crazy. You know, all of that good stuff. Short week. Thursday night games usually be more defensive kind of games. And Cam Hayward might be back too. So that'll help my defense a lot. So yeah. I was actually thinking a similar score, 24-10.
Blair.
Pittsburgh.
I thought you was about to hit us with the Tennessee.
For a rookie quarterback? Nah.
Yeah. He had a great game for his first game, man. Great game. Moving on. I think this is the game that's going to be played in Germany. So it's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. 9:30 in the morning. So I got to get up early for this one. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a barn burner. It's the Miami Dolphins at the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of people, I predicted that they were going to lose to them Denver Broncos, man. Just because I just felt it in my bones. This one, I'm not feeling too good about it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go with Miami, man. I think Miami going to pull off the upset. I think it's going to be a very close game, but Jalen Ramsey coming back. Their receivers are dropping a lot of balls. I like Miami in this one, man. Darius, where you going with it, man?
I got Miami in a shootout. The Chiefs tend to come off of lost games playing well.
They do.
It's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with. Really, who playing Landon first? Who playing? Ain't nobody in Germany.
I ain't got no intel on that, bro.
That's what I need to see. Whoever plane land first, that's who gonna win.
I think Miami got the shorter flight though.
I know they got to get that. Hey, if the Chiefs go on Thursday and Miami don't go till Friday, Miami gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking it's gonna be a shootout. I got Miami 31-30.
Sean?
I actually gonna go with Kansas City.
Mm.
And I'm tired of seeing these damn games overseas. Honestly, they can go ahead and get the NFL Europe back. Let that be the G League. You know what I'm saying? And there you go.
Facts.
Stop sending my stars over there. We ain't buying jerseys to be seeing them motherfuckers over there, bro. Y'all don't send y'all best soccer teams over here. Shit.
That's fair. That's fair. That's gonna get clipped up. You might get a little bit of hate, but that's getting clipped up. Blair?
So Miami is leaving first, just to let you know.
So you going Miami?
No, I'm gonna go Kansas City just because it's Kansas City, bro. But we'll see. It's a long ride for everybody, and it just depends on like who can stay focused the longest. I don't know how long they're gonna be there. If it's just like go play the game and turn around and come back, they still get what Friday, Saturday to go live before they got to do whatever whatever time the game is on Sunday. So we'll see.
And I think Taylor Swift is going to be there. So, they undefeated when she's there. So you should be happy about that, right? Maybe.
Cheeks.
Hey. Or the lack thereof. Moving on. Moving on. Hey. Yeah. The next game, we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Atlanta Falcons. I like Atlanta here. Kurt Torres, Achilles, man.
Oh,
that sucks. That sucks for my guy, man. They were just rolling. I feel like Atlanta's gonna have a little bit more fight, and it's in Atlanta, so I'm gonna roll with Atlanta. Darius, where you going with it, man?
I feel bad for Kirk Cousins. It's tough. Contract year and all. That being said, I still do not like Atlanta in this game. Minnesota did trade for Josh Dobbs.
Yes, they did.
I seen that.
Yeah, that was so quick. He had just got pined.
I think because it was already in the works, maybe. But he's not supposed to start. The other guy's supposed to start next week. I was like, even with that though, Jordan Addison, I feel like is a good receiver. As long as they can get him the ball, Atlanta's just
he's a quarterback.
Buddy.
Really is Buddy, huh?
Buddy.
Nah, what is his name?
I'll look up the name for you. I'm gonna look up the name for y'all. Sean, who you got, man?
I'm gonna go with Atlanta just because Buddy. I do like Addison. I do like Addison out of USC. They are, bro. I do like the tight end dude. What's his name? Hop.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, I like Hop. I do like Hunter. It's a lot of guys, but it's just when you lose your leader, bro. It's just like you were saying with the Joe Burrow thing. It's just man, it gets ugly, man, get real wicked. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta just because they are a scrappy group, bro. They can win almost any game and they can get smoked almost any game. So I'm gonna just flip the coin and go with Atlanta on this one.
I don't know. I feel like in this situation, the quarterback situations is a coin flip because they benched Buddy last game. They benched Desmond Ritter last game.
I think the quarterback's name is Jaron Hall. for
Yeah, I think
Jaron
because we
Hall.
get to the middle of the season, some people are looking at that damn draft board right now. So it's like if we're gonna lose, we need to start losing now. And if we need to pull the plug on somebody who we don't think is gonna be our future quarterback, running back, or etc., let's go ahead and sit their ass down, get them on out the way. You're gonna be a backup, my guy. So they looking at that draft board. I'm thinking right now, middle of the season, and there's no point in winning no games when you don't have a franchise quarterback, or you know what I'm saying. So I think Desmond Reader will be a solid backup. He reminds me of no, that's not a good one, but like Teddy Bridgewater is a good backup. He's a good backup. So I would say like him. What's the other dude? Ryan Fitzpatrick. Decent backup. He'll get you a couple games. And I think Ritter will be that same guy down the road, but he's not a franchise guy.
Thanks. Blair?
I'm gonna go Atlanta. I just think Minnesota gonna be deflated after the Kirk Cousins thing. Like, feel like it might take them a week to get it back together.
I feel like Atlanta's taking Sean's advice. They like, bruh, ain't no need to win. We need to try to get a real quarterback. But let it go, my boy.
You might be right.
Yeah, I would think so. But I'm like, I don't know, man. It's gonna be they on the road. It's kind of tough for a new quarterback on the road. Like,
yeah, you're right about that. Let's go, Vikings.
Moving on. The next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Cleveland Browns.
Who they put in Arizona? I forgot.
Clayton Tune.
Yeah, the dude on the team that she been holding on to forever. Now he's some tick. Yeah, that's why I know.
Oh, well, I heard. So, what's his name? Still not back yet. They said on the broadcast that he might be coming back this week. Kyler Murray. So he's still not back.
Not that I know of.
It's a wash, bro.
All right. Well, so I'm going with Cleveland, and that's going to be that. Sean, where you going?
Cleveland.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right? Everybody going Cleveland, bro.
I ain't gonna just brush past Cleveland like they ain't had just lost to Seattle now.
Seattle ain't sorry.
Seattle's a good team.
Hey,
they're better than Arizona. You don't think they can't beat Arizona?
I don't know, man.
Pick them.
I feel like their defense can.
Pick them. The offense is questionable.
He said, "Pick them." Look at Blair. Pick them, then. Pick them. Pick them.
I gotta save my upset for something better.
Okay. Pick them. You can feel some.
Pick them, motherfucker. Pick them.
All I'm saying is they make me nervous, man.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
I got PJ Walker at quarterback, bro. Come on now.
Blair, like, pick them, motherfucker. Pick them. I want to catch up. Pick them. Pick them.
I want to see you pick them. Please pick them. Please. Don't even call it an upset pick of the week. Just pick them.
Now, this was going to be interesting to see where people are going to lean off on this next game here. So the next game, we have the LA Rams at the Green Bay Packers. Ooh. Watching the last game, it was a bit disgusting for the Green Bay Packers. I think they're going to come out fired up, ready to play. I'm going to roll with Green Bay here. But I do think the game is going to be much closer because it's in Green Bay and Matthew Stafford is not 100%. He is hurt. So I'm going to roll with Green Bay. That's the only reason why. If Matthew was healthy and I felt good about it, I'd be rolling with the Rams. But I'm going to roll with Green Bay because it is in Green Bay. It's going to be cold, as we know. And being hurt or injured and playing is not a good combination, especially for a quarterback. So I'm going to go Green Bay. What say you, Sean?
I'm going to go Green Bay, but
I'm nervous about it. I ain't going to lie to you.
I think Stafford going to be okay. I don't think he's going to play like a turd. He's
No, I
gonna
don't
be
think so.
okay.
As long as they keep him clean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Green Bay. I can't give you a score on this one. This one is pretty tough.
Yeah. Darius?
Feel like Green Bay. I have watched Green Bay regress since week 1. I'm going with the Rams.
Mm,
Mhm.
I
They will
don't
be
blame you.
okay.
Yeah, no, because I'm like, son,
Jair Alexander can't guard everybody.
Facts. Facts. You very well might be right. Blair? Rams. Ooh. Okay.
Tell you, man, I don't know.
dude, the
I
Packers,
don't
like,
know,
I had to
man.
go look at their wins, bro, and it's like, it ain't super great. It
Tell
ain't
you,
great for
man,
the Rams. They at least were in games. Like, Green Bay just don't. Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's ugly. I don't know what. Shoot,
Something about it just ain't right, bro. I don't know what to say.
they lost to
Yeah, I
the
don't.
Raiders.
Yeah. 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 That's true. I just, if they lose this one, I'm out on them,
Go
man.
off on
I'm
Green
out
Bay.
on them. I don't feel good about the pick. I'm gonna just pick them because my logic is it's gonna be cold and Matthews not healthy. And if he gets touched, it's not gonna be a good thing for the Rams. So I'm a roll with Green Bay. I
That
know
shit ain't
it's
happening yet.
hey, we about to see. That's my logic, man. That's my logic. Moving on. So the next game. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting to see where people go with this one. We have the Washington Commanders who just traded their two best defenders, I feel like. At
Nah.
the New England Patriots. Shit, y'all. This is a dumpster fire of a game. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna go. Oh shit. This is hard, man, because I don't believe that Washington can generate the pass rush that they need to beat them, man. But the Patriots stink. But they did beat the Bills and they did beat the Jets. But they did just get their ass kicked against Miami.
Who the Patriots playing? The
Commander.
Washington Commanders.
The Commanders. I'm I'm a roll with New England. I just thought of
Hold. Before you pick, Kevin Bourne has torn his ACL. So he is out for the season.
I'm a roll with New England, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I have no clue who's gonna win this game. I'm a roll with New England. I feel like Washington is kind of giving up on the season, to be honest with you. But
Yes,
I'm a roll with New England, and that's why I'm picking New England. Darius, where you gonna go with it, man? Because I have no reason to pick New England. I'm gonna just pick them.
Look, I just told you Kevin Bourne tore his ACL. This was who they was throwing to.
Kendrick Bourne, bro.
Kendrick Bourne, sorry. Juju already had a bad knee. Did you know that Juju Smith-Schuster is the number 5 receiver on the depth chart?
Damn.
For the New England Patriots, bro.
For the New England Patriots. So I'm going to assume that Mac Jones is going to throw it to the other team. And I'm going with the Washington Commanders, bro. I don't know about New England, man. I mean, what is this team? Exactly. Like, at least I know, hey, they're going to put Sam Howell out there They gonna let the kid play. They're gonna try to get it to Scary Terry and they other playmakers. I don't know what they gonna do in New England. Don't know. All their best players got hurt. I can't be like, oh, Bill Belichick is about to do this, that, and the third because he hasn't done it.
You're right.
I'm gonna go with Washington, man. I feel like Sam Howell can beat them. He can't beat a bunch of people. If he can almost beat the Eagles twice, they can beat them.
That's fair. Sean?
She almost said Eagles. Sam Howell and the motherfucking Washington team.
Blair.
That's tough, man. I don't know. I want to say New England because it's New England, but like,
right.
Hey, that
them
bell
days
don't
is
ring the
over.
same.
Yeah, I know.
Them days is over. Them days are over, especially with all the injuries that they have. When the best defenders is getting hurt and being not just hurt, they done for the season. So all the guys that they paid is just like,
I don't know. It's something going on in Washington. I'm gonna go with New England. Why not? They in New England, maybe that'll help.
that's the only reason why I picked them, bro. If they was in Washington, I was definitely going Washington, but I'm gonna go New England, man. Why the hell not? I haven't picked them all year, so let me go ahead and pick them. Why not? Let's give it a
There's
try.
a reason.
Yeah, we know. Moving on. The next game, we have the Chicago Bears at the New Orleans Saints. I'm going with the Saints. I'm not going to debate about this. Anybody going with the Bears here?
Let's keep it going.
You know, the next game on the schedule, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Baltimore Ravens. Guys, this shit was not easy for me. And I still don't know where I'm going to go.
You pick Seattle?
No, I don't know where I'm going to go.
You got to go somewhere.
Go with Gino.
See, Baltimore have been struggling against teams that they shouldn't be struggling against, but they still pulling them out. And then the teams that they should struggle with, they kind of beat them kind of handily. I like Seattle in this game. I feel like their defense is going to do some things against Lamar. I'm going to go with Seattle, man. I really wanted to go Baltimore here, but something just told me, I don't know, I got an inkling that Seattle going to get it. Sean, where you going to go with it, man? Seattle or Baltimore?
I'm going to go with Baltimore, man.
No reason, just Baltimore, huh? I got it.
No reason. I just feel as if they're the better team.
Darius?
I'm going to go with the top two defense in Baltimore. They got the better quarterback. They got the better defense. I do think it's going to be a good game in the beginning. But I think Baltimore pulls away and wins pretty handily.
Okay. Blair?
Baltimore, bro. I can't believe it. They in Baltimore too, and they've been playing pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Baltimore.
Okay. That's fair, man. That's fair. I'm the only one on Seattle. That's fair. Moving on. The next game. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. Texans are coming off a loss against the Panthers.
That's correct.
That is crazy, and that's what I was telling y'all. Like, I don't know, but I'm picking Houston. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay here, man. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay. I like what Houston is building and doing. I think I think that Tampa Bay got the defense to do some different things and do some damage. I think Baker can make one or two plays that can win him the game. So I'm gonna go Tampa Bay. Where you gonna go with this one, Darius?
I don't know. It's a little tough for me. I do feel like the Texans could have won that game.
They definitely could have.
But they are about to play Maker Bayfield. Damn. I'm going to go Mike Evans in the fourth quarter. Buccaneers win.
Let's go.
All right. Sean?
Tampa Bay.
Mm.
You say who?
He said Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Mm. Oh, it's on me?
Dean Kane, sir.
Looking at it. Kane, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. I still can't go with Houston, bro. They just we'll see. Tampa Bay.
I feel you. Moving on. The next game, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Carolina Panthers. Carolina is coming off their first win of the season. It was a great win. But unfortunately, I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts here. I feel like Indianapolis is going to get it done. And yeah, I feel like Gardner Minshew is going to just do one or two things that's going to put them over the top. I'm going to go Indiana here. Sean, where you going to go with it, man?
Colts.
Darius. Uh-oh, here it goes. Upset pick of the week.
Man, I don't got no faith in Gardner Minshew. Going with Bryce Young.
Bryce Young
and
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers getting a second and maybe last dub of the year.
The Panthers. I'm going to go with Minshew, maybe. Let's go with the handlebar. They ain't showed me enough. You picking Bryce Young.
I feel it. Blair don't be believing in these young quarterbacks, man. These rookies, he be like, hey, you're going to have to show me, goddammit.
Every time, bro. Like, I am very much, you're going to have to show me something. Like,
you got to show me.
I ain't just trusting in you. That don't make sense to me. Like, nah, bro.
He said, you going to go out here and have to, hey, I'm going to bet the under every time. You got to win 10 or more games for me to be trusting you out here. I feel you, Blair. I feel you.
Bro.
Moving on. Oh. The next game we have the New York Giants at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Oh, this shit so bad it's painful.
That's just terrible, bro.
This is like eating garbage out the dumpster. Thank God I've never had to do it. I'm going with Vegas, man. I'm going to go with Vegas. I watched, if anybody hurt their eyeballs and actually watched the Giants versus the Jets, I apologize on behalf of all football fans that you had to witness such assism. It was horrible. It was the fact that they even were up in this game is amazing. They didn't even let this dude throw the ball. This dude threw the ball like 5 times in the whole game, bro. I'm going with the Raiders, man. Ain't no way on God's green earth if I'm going to pick the Giants. No. Sean, where you going?
Raiders.
Darius.
Oh man. Oh,
Raiders look bad. I swear Devontae Adams about to be like, I hurt my hand, bro.
bro, I'm telling you.
Frustrated.
Hey, but Kayvon Thibodeau is balling though. I gotta put that out there. Kayvon is doing his thing. But go ahead. We did say something about that young man gonna be nice, but go ahead.
Telling you. Man, it's so hard to pick the Raiders, bro.
It is. But when I seen who they playing, it was not hard at all.
You picked the Raiders, bro.
Had to, bro. They playing the Giants, bro. They playing the Giants.
That makes it tough, yeah.
2 turd sandwiches. I'm gonna go with. Who's gonna give me more promise? I gotta go with the Raiders, I guess, man. Man.
Blair, you gonna be the one to make the plunge? You go with the New York Football Giants.
Bro, no, like they in Vegas. Giants look terrible. I don't even want to pick the Raiders, but their record is better than the Giants right now. That's the tough part.
All right. Thank God we're moving out of here as quickly as possible. It is the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys and girls, we finally get into the meat and potatoes of the schedule here. Giants, Philly, Giants. Philly, Dallas. I'm sorry, Dallas. Excuse me. Man, this is the first time they're playing this year. Man, I don't know where to go here, man. Dallas is such a tease. Like sometimes you see them play and they be looking great. Then sometimes you see them play and they be looking straight ass dumpster. Like you see them play against another elite team like San Francisco and they got beat like 42-10. And you just like, damn, these dudes stink. Like they're terrible. Then they lose to the Cardinals. Then they bounce back and they blow out the Rams. And then they also did beat the Chargers, which is a very close game. This isn't a divisional game, man. This game can go either way. And the only reason why I'm going to pick this team is because they're at home. I'm going to pick Philly because they are at home. It's going to be a very close, hard-fought game. And I'm going to just roll with Philly because they're at home. That's the only reason why I'm picking them, man. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think this game is not going to be like the 49ers game where they got beat by 42. I will say that here and right now. But I think when they drafted Mr. Carter, I think even Michael Parsons will let you know, man, they better than us right now. So I'm a roll with Philly. Sean, where you going with it, man? You rolling with Philly or Dallas?
I said that a long time ago.
The Birds.
You on mute, bro. We can't hear you, cuz.
I heard him.
Darius said something.
Oh. Darius, who you got, bro?
I got Dallas, man. Mr. Carter he's getting an MRI on his back.
I heard.
But even with that said, I think it's going to be a great game. I think the Cowboys steal this one in Philly. And they ride this momentum for a little bit.
All right. Blair.
Well, I'm going to go Philly, man. I ain't feeling the Cowboys still. He might be right, but I don't know. Philly looks good at home, at least. And it's
all right. 2 more games left. The next game, Sunday Night Football. We have the Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals, baby. Yes, it's time for the game of games on Sunday. I'm gonna roll with the Bengals, man. Ain't no surprise here. You saw what we did to the 49ers. And so did Buffalo. So they're gonna try to do some things, and it ain't gonna work because we're the Bengals, baby. Joe back. He healthy, Brianna. I told you he was healthy last week, and you said, "Is he healthy?" Yes, he's healthy. He back. He running the ball, throwing the ball. He was 28 of 32. Boy, he was on fire. Boy, I'm telling you, he was throwing flames out there, doing his thing. We back, baby. We back. We back. John, who you got, man? You back with us? You back rolling with us, baby? Okay then. Shit. I know it. Darius, how you feeling about the Buffalo Bills versus Cincinnati, man? They in Cincinnati. You on mute.
I'm going with the Bills.
Oh, catch up time.
The Bills.
The Bills.
With Bills,
man.
these teams are very evenly matched. They're also very familiar with each other. I like Buffalo in this one.
All right. Even though it's in Cincinnati, y'all. Blair? It's a good pick. I didn't see that one coming.
Didn't see the
Y'all in
Bills.
Cincinnati don't mean nothing. Y'all ain't never won nothing in Cincinnati. That don't mean nothing.
Right. Y'all got a couple good dubs against the Bills lately. I don't know, man. They almost got me. I don't know. I do feel like Josh Allen might go crazy in this game.
Yeah.
But I'll pick the Bengals. Why not? Let's see how that works out. I should pick the Bills, though, but I'll pick the Bengals.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right. Well, I'm write it down. Take a picture.
Bills. Just for Lance, the Bengals.
All right. He
Oh,
picks the Bengals.
And I cut the camera on.
He picks the Bengals. Moving on for the last game of this week, we have the Bolts versus the Jets. So we have the Chargers versus the Jets. On Monday Night Football, I'm going to go with the Chargers. I mean, that's just self-explanatory. Zach Wilson just not ready yet. I love their defense. But it is in New York, though.
Very much so.
And it is at night. And it is going to be cold. Fuck it. Why not, man? Upset pick of the week. Hell no. I can't.
Is that really?
Go ahead.
Upset pick of the week.
I don't know. Man, I did watch that bullshit the other night, man. I couldn't do it, bro. I'm picking the Chargers. Fuck that. I'm picking the Chargers. Sean, who you got?
Charge.
Darius.
Hey, Justin Herbert on my fantasy team. Let's go Chargers. Need that. Need it, baby. Come on, baby.
Blair, who you got, man? He thinking about it for real. Look at him. He really
got the upset, dog. He knew he get it.
Go ahead.
Put the kids to bed with it.
That's swallow, but it's a lot going on for the Chargers, bruh.
You right.
You say the Jets gonna claw one out. You know, it's gonna be real ugly, bruh. Real ugly.
He went Jets, Jets.
Crazy because Austin Eckler is on my squad, so I still need him to go like crazy.
Oh no! Don't try to come back over here.
Oh man. Well, time to put the women and children to bed and say goodnight, y'all. That's it for us this week. We'll holler at y'all till next week. Till then, be safe, love each other, and deuce.
Peace. Let's go.
Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget now. Go Bucks.
Blue.